Another day, another night of chopping. Even got co-pilot running this day. Say hi.
Hi.
With any luck, we can get the 10 to 15 loads to finish that bunker. We'll be in good shape.
Do not run over the corn.
We're not gonna run over any corn tonight.
Okay.
We did that yesterday. Kind of got to. We're gonna get this thing fired up. Hopefully it holds together and yeah, get the first bunker done. Big push.
Sending me back to
some more of those twin rows here. I don't know what the population is, but it's all of it. I am slowed down to a crawl, and I think we're taking in like somehow like 4 rows right now, so that's okay. We're not moving very fast, but we're putting a lot in the wagon. Well, we got a whopping 3 loads done, and we blew a hose on the packing tractor. And the worst part about it
is that we have to walk home and we can't even see anything.
Terrible.
Yes.
No one ever thinks of the chopper guy and chopper kid and gives us a ride in. What are you gonna do? This really sucks. I think we were.
What the?
Well, we did. What'd you say? Yeah, that's what I thought. We were only 7-ish loads away from finishing this bunk, so either we're gonna chop a few in the morning to pack her down, or call it good enough.
Morning, and we're just walking home.
The boy crawled in the tractor at dark, and after chopping for half an hour, he thinks it's almost morning.
No, it's actually almost morning. Look.
Oh man, it's light over there, huh? Must be morning. Well, we'll go investigate this one. Well, after a disappointing day last night, we are back at it. We only got about 5, maybe 6 loads, and then our first bunker is going to be full, and we're probably going to stop chopping so we can get started covering that bunker and get that one completely sealed up and done, and then start on the second one. There is still a pile of corn left. That long strip that I've been doing is, I don't know, there's like 6-8 rows, 10 in some spots, 10 or more in some spots. And we haven't even touched the big strip on the other side yet, which I need both those strips chopped off. One, they're silage corn, which I'm sure they will yield fine as long as they can get dried down. They'll be fine to combine, but
I need to go pee.
I need to go pee then. We need to get those chopped off so we can get some manure on them, get them disced, and then they're going into wheat. So that is, I don't want to wait till we're picking corn to try to be going back in and do wheat. So that is top priority to get those done. But my other field at the top of the hill is designated silage corn, and that's actually something called Master's Choice, which is just supposed to be awesome silage corn. So I really want to get that done too. We might have a lot of freaking corn silage. Good problem to have, I guess. Well, we got the other strip done. Now we're back into weedy outside row corn, and I sheared a pin. Let's go fix it. Well, we're opening up the strip on the far side. Now I just gotta psych myself up to go run over a bunch of corn. Hopefully the deer ate it good, so I won't feel as bad about it. I still don't feel good about it. got a minor rebuild. Some new chains and tighten up a lot of chain on the header. So hopefully that'll take care of our busting shear pins problem. And the Packers are playing tonight, which I will be watching on my phone, so probably not a whole lot of video. But with any luck, we're just gonna chop a few loads, have no problems. Know the chopper's gonna go good for tomorrow and cover that first bunker tonight. Hopefully that happens. You know, if there's one thing I could change about chopping this season, it has been the dew has just really been screwing us. Trucks are having a little trouble getting around, and I'm chopping a two-wheel drive tractor on not flat ground, so I think we might actually call this a night a little early, and we still might cover a bunker tonight. I don't know yet. We'll see. You know, just when I was thinking that all this corn chopping videos are getting pretty boring, my PTO shaft decided to turn Bluetooth. Yep, I knew it was going too good. I think the bearing was out here, and I don't know if that went wrong or that bearing was also out. That yoke's screwed now. Piss. Well, it took a couple hours, but we got that all fixed. My my PTO shaft isn't Bluetooth anymore, so that's good. Hopefully that all hangs together to get us through it anyway. So, I am about ready to be done chopping corn. Got the first bunk covered. Got, I don't know, a dozen or so loads in the second bunker, and yeah, a lot of corn. She is running just wild. I gotta hurry up and get this strip done. The other strip is actually getting covered with manure right now, so hopefully we get this one off, get the same thing done, get it all dished up, and then goes the wheat. Reporting live from the silage pit. Danny, what is your secret to such a perfectly packed pile?
Just gotta know what the fuck you're doing.
Not exactly PG, but I guess we'll take that. Of course, you can't pack next to the wall very good.
Not with those long axles.
Don't worry, we got a roxer for the walls. And then he tears the plastic to boot. I think that guy's just got autism. Oh, today is Tuesday. So we have been chopping for 1 week and 1 day. And if everything goes good tonight, we might even get done. Although looking at all the short rows I have yet to do, we might just make tomorrow a pretty easy day, which I'm okay with also. I'm about ready to be done chopping. This is kind of getting old, but I do love this tractor, and I kind of even like this chopper now. Boys, that one's full. Now hopefully we don't flop this. I hate how this camera does not capture how steep this is. We're sitting about here. That's level. And these things tip over. I've seen it done. Make me nervous. The cool thing about when you fill them this full is you really don't have to tip them all the way over. And you can still pretty much fill a truck. Let's watch that outside tire now. That's what you gotta look out for. When that thing starts lifting. That's pretty full. I'd say she's full. And that's honestly not that much on the truck, so I'm betting there's still There's still some in there. Oh well, we chopping. We out here. We're putting in the work, you know, just getting it done. Hit it and get it. Well, this strip is just about in the books. I still got a bunch way over there. And I was hoping that I'd still have one little double road to lead me all the way back there to go out and get that, but it looks like we might turn around at this waterway and just head out back there yet. That didn't work out very well at all. So we'll turn around, head out back there, get all those little short rows done. Nothing cooler than cutting the last 2 rows and just seeing nothing behind you. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. I'm making a mess. That's fine. Hopefully, just hopefully, this will be enough to finish that pile. That's the cool thing about bunkers. Instead of bags or a silo, there's no limit. I mean, it's how high you want to go. We might get a little carried away. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have seen so many effing deer chopping corn out back here. It ain't even funny. Go. Get away. Away you go. I swear to God. God damn it. I should have been recording. Well, I was recording when I broke through out back by the woods, just running over corn. Half of that was just junk anyway, because the deer took more than their fair share. I'm sick of feeding these things. It's hard enough feeding cows. I'm feeding probably 100 deer out there. God, someone shoot them. Shoot them all. I'm sick of quality deer management. We need quality deer killing. Alright? You know, for the last 5 years, I've been saying it. There's no way this chopper is going to make it through corn harvest. But somehow it still does. You know what has given me more problems than this entire chopper? That head. Just, I have replaced probably 20 plus shear bolts on that head, and not a one on the actual chopper itself. Whoops. Oh man, I tell you. Granted, I dropped another one. Granted, well used, but at the same time, this is well used. It's my little chopper that could, I tell you. But honestly, without holding this phone, I've gotten really freaking good at this. I can probably change the shear bolts in this head in about 30 seconds flat. I'm not saying I'm the best there is, but I gotta be up there. Well, we sheared another head on, or another pin on the head. These little center rows are kind of grassy for some reason. I imagine the sprayer came through both sides and this was in the middle. So anyway, NASCAR style pit crew here. We got her. Sheared another one about 500 feet later. I'm thinking we might need to investigate our chains, make sure they're staying tight. Well, we got the front half all cleared off, and of course the old man is putzing around, just keeping an eye on things. This strip is all but done. There's one little tail that comes out, and then there's a little pocket at the back where the field gets wider. Get that done, the insurance adjuster was out today, so then I gotta pop over to the other side where I left a little pocket to check, and then there's some short roads up on top, but I don't know. I thought there'd be more than enough to fill that bunk, but after doing this, I don't know. I could see it being full. I could see it still having room, so. Well, not the way I wanted to end the night, but we're flashing on fuel, plus I'm chopping on about the steepest stuff there is, so yeah, it'd be easy enough to run out of fuel. We're not gonna try it. Tomorrow should be a real easy day, and yeah, we can easily get done everything we got left. It's just gonna be a lot of slow going. Kinda sucks, but I know I was gonna put fuel in when I drove through the buildings because I was chopping up the hill, and then I came back to home farm, and yeah, there just wasn't enough room to turn around this rig, so oh well. What do you do? Well, today was going to be the last day of chopping, but when I was greasing chains, I noticed this knife down here is not spinning. So we popped the cover off. Oh, the knife. There's the chains missing. Well, I commenced putting a new chain on when I bumped this, and that shouldn't do that. Oh well, parts are only about 20 minutes away, half an hour away, but we'll get it. Just a little delay. Did I say we had one bearing out? Silly me. Oh no, there's weight on it, but this one, something ain't quite right with that either. Fun. Having so much fun. God, this is just awesome. It looks like this grease line was also not connected to where it should be. It's funny how there's a correlation with that grease line getting disconnected and missing, and the bearing going out, and this one missing, and that bearing going out. Oh, might be time for a new head. Probably not. We'll fix it. I'll fix it. I just want to be rich enough that I can hire other people to fix my crap. I'm not asking for much, just that. What a beaut. Well, I think we got tear down done about as far as it can go until I get new parts. We got the bearing race off the shaft there. The other one popped right off, so that was nice. Basically, there's two needle bearings that face opposite ways. And thank God for plasma cutters, because I ain't worth a shit at running a torch. And I thought the bearings were out of this one too, but they're actually still good. There's just this hub is splined, and so is that shaft, and apparently it's just wore enough on there. It's got a little, not ideal, but hopefully finish out this year. If we do keep the chopper for next year, it's definitely getting a new head, because honestly, I don't think we've had any chopper issues. It's all just been head stuff. Oh, PTO shaft. Check that. Yeah. But that's all new, so. Well, kind of new. Kind of new, kind of parts we had, but hey, it works. The head, on the other hand, is not great. Well, 4 o'clock. Time for chores, but this is all put back together now. Basically a whole minor rebuild on this thing, so I got faith in it to finish out the 2 acres total we probably have left. It's just going to be slow going, little piddly stuff, but it should make it. And barring the chopper doesn't completely break in half, it's been another year of this thing, me saying it probably wouldn't make it through the year, and it somehow does. And honestly, the chopper itself has been perfect. The head, so chopper might stay for another year, but if that's the case, we're definitely getting a new head. Hopefully. Or, you know, I'll just keep rebuilding it. If milk could, like, go up to like $50 a hundredweight, that'd be awesome. And then we could get this Magnum a big brother. He really wants one. Well, chores are done. I'm gonna probably pull this out, get it hooked up to the dump wagon. Still needs fuel from the other night. We haven't run it yet. We weren't gonna chop last night, but I think everybody's getting about as tired of it as I am, so we took last night off. Not really under any pressure from the weather, although if it rained, that'd be kind of nice. Especially if I get this wheat planted, that could probably use some water. But yeah, I ain't got anyone here right now. Probably won't have anyone here till about 2:30. Anyone worth driving the truck anyway. Dad's off to physical therapy. He won't be here till noon. And my high school work release kid won't be here till 2:30. But that's okay. So I might go chop a load just to make sure this thing is actually solid before help shows up, and then we actually have to go and just realize it's not gonna go. Anyway, probably gonna pull this out, get it hooked up, see what happens. Well, we got the little strip that was here all chopped off. There's actually more in that wagon than I thought there'd be from that, but gotta pop over the hill. The strip on the other side's only got like 4 rows for, I don't know, 100 yards maybe. That should fit in here, and probably take this in and probably just park it. I think she's gonna go good enough to finish the rest of it. Good deal. You're doing good, little buddy. Keep it up. We're almost done. Well, we have chopped about as full as I can get it without spilling that load. Head's still holding together, so I think she's gonna work. This is all we got left to chop, plus go up there. You ain't got a whole lot left, buddy. We can make it. I think I'm gonna go work on a few little projects I've been skating by without doing, and stuff I probably really should do, but just been busy chopping. Or I could keep ignoring them, get a tractor, go out and get a grain drill to get ready for wheat. I suppose I better do my responsibility projects. I get to drive tractor soon enough. Starting to see a little bit of purple in the hay. Man, between finishing the corn silage, getting this wheat going, 4th crop hay, it's gonna be busy yet. Never ends. Never ever ends. Well, we got the calf shitting project done. That only killed about 20 minutes. Still nobody around, and I'm getting tired of killing time, so I'm gonna go hike back out there again and get the dump truck, drive out, dump that load, bring it back in, just chop and haul my own loads, I guess. Hopefully Dad gets back here soon. He can at least run the packing tractor. I don't know. See how that goes, I guess. I don't think There's probably only a load and a half. I doubt it'll be 2 full loads left on that up there, so I can get all that done. And hopefully by the time Drew's back, we can get in the truck and we should be able to knock out the piece up the road by milking time. So yeah, why not? I guess we're doing it all today. I haven't got to drive a truck for even one load this year, so I really miss this. And just for my, for lack of a better term, smart-ass truck drivers that tried to talk a lot of smack on my backing up skills. Watch this. Even one-handed, holding the camera, I'm gonna nail this. Rub them tires. Right on the frickin' money. Oh, god damn, I'm good at this. That was for you, Johnny, Drew, Dawson. Suck it. That one looks a little flat there. Doesn't look in best shape either. Whoops. We'll look into that when we get in. Hopefully it stays on the bead. We will see. Ain't gonna let that slow us down. No, we got 3 tires left on that side, so we're gonna go chop. Well, the tire didn't survive staying on the bead on the trip in, so we get this truck now. And you want to know something? I can back this one up just as good, maybe even better. Okay, let's do this. Get me propped up here. Perfect. It's honestly kind of exhausting being this good. This one is a fairly big load here, so might spill a little bit out of the front just because it's that full, but ain't much you can do about that. Come on, tractor. I really wish this thing had a foot throttle so I could rev it up just with the foot. Control the flow that way. That'd make this job a little nicer. Oh god. Yeah, she's pretty full. Well, Dad is back now. I see he's not on the packing tractor yet, and as big as that load is, we're gonna wait till he gets that one pushed out of the way before we dump that one. And there's not gonna be, probably be about half a load here, so we'll just get this chopped off, bring this in, come back out, get the truck. Yeah, that one is full. Nice. We'll get this chopped off and finished up out here. Well, this is the last bit for the whole out back of the farm here. It's hard to do one-handed. And the home farm is done. Ish. I don't know. I don't call up there part of the home farm. I don't know. I don't know where I think the line is, but I don't refer to that. It is, but it isn't. We're done out back anyway. Good deal. Dad was all gung-ho to keep chopping. I was gonna wait for the truck driver, but he wanted to keep going, I guess. So he said, run that truck up, I'll pick you up. I thought he would have grabbed the Ranger or something, but he said the Airworks and that, so why the heck would he get in a Ranger? I guess, whatever works, old man. Well, we didn't get it all done. My phone would focus. A little bit left out there. Probably only a couple loads again, but I'm already a little late for feeding cows. And we gotta milk cows, so. Yep, get that done. Probably come back up and finish it quick. Well, there goes the last load of silage. Haven't really decided yet. Might chop more tomorrow. There's the power company. And if you can see on the camera, yep, there's a power line. And I'm not saying I did or anyone else did, but that line hangs just low enough. If you've got a dump box and you pick it up right under a power line, sparks fly and all your neighbors lose power. Yeah, that wasn't great. I'm not admitting fault to this or saying anything like that, but you know, sometimes these things happen. It's dark and I can't see high. Yep.
In Waukee, outside of Des Moines.
And there we go. She don't clean up super great, but not super bad either. So I don't want to hear none of this dairy farmers don't wash your equipment. Maybe I should be a crop farmer and just hire someone to come power wash all my stuff and talk about how clean and pretty it is. Well, we got her backed in. Time to unhook it. Hook onto that grain drill, get that out of here. I'll be honest, I completely forgot I even bought a fertilizer spreader, so that was fun. All the tires up. Oh my god. Cool. Yeah, this is another winter project if we get time to switch that all over so it's just a one thing good and go. But let's get this unhooked. Well, so long, Chopper. I hope next time I pull you out of here is to sell you. Now time to go work this thing over and drop some wheat in the ground.